Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video let's talk about rainbow, its origin, both spiritual and scientifically, but before then please subscribe to this channel, like and share this video. What is rainbow? A rainbow is a natural optical phenomenon that appears as a multicolored arc in the sky. It happens when sunlight passes through raindrops in the atmosphere. Here's how it works. 1. Light enters a raindrop and bends, refracts. 2. The light then reflects off the inside of the drop. 3. As it exits, it bends again, splitting into different colors, dispersion. This process creates a spectrum of colors, usually in this order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Often remembered with the acronym ROYGBIV. Rainbows always appear in the part of the sky opposite the sun, and they form a circle, though we usually only see the top half from the ground. You may ask, what is the origin of the rainbow? The origin of the rainbow can be looked at in two ways: scientific, natural origin; mythological and cultural origins. Scientific origin. Rainbows form because of the physics of light. When sunlight hits raindrops, the light bends, refraction, bounces inside the droplet, reflection, and bends again as it leaves, refraction again. This process splits white sunlight into its different colors, like a prism does. The angle at which this happens is about 42 degrees from the direction opposite the sun, which is why rainbows are always seen in the sky opposite the sun. So, rainbows come from a combination of sunlight and water droplets, a natural trick of light and geometry. Mythological and cultural origins. Throughout history, many cultures have tried to explain rainbows before science did. Greek mythology, the rainbow was a path made by the messenger goddess Iris between heaven and earth. Norse mythology, it was called Bifrost, a burning rainbow bridge connecting the world of humans to the realm of the gods, Asgard. Hindu tradition, the rainbow is the bow of Indra, the god of thunder and rain. Aboriginal Australian legends tell of the rainbow serpent, a creator being that brings life and water. So in short, scientific explanation. Or, in ancient times, a magical bridge, a god's weapon, or a divine message. 1. Scientific origin of the rainbow. Rainbows are caused by light interacting with water droplets in the atmosphere. Here's what happens step by step. Refraction. Sunlight enters a raindrop and bends because it slows down in water. Reflection. The light reflects off the inside surface of the drop. Refraction again. It bends again as it exits the droplet. This process splits white sunlight into its 7 visible colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, ROYGBIV. The result? A circular arc of color appears in the sky, with red on the outside and violet on the inside. Fun fact: a full rainbow is a circle, but we usually only see a semicircle because the earth blocks the bottom half. The center of the rainbow is always opposite the sun from your viewpoint. Mythological and cultural origins of the rainbow. Long before science explained rainbows, cultures around the world had their own beautiful and imaginative stories about them. Greek mythology. The rainbow was the path of Iris, the winged goddess and messenger of the gods. She connected heaven and earth, bringing messages between humans and the divine. Norse mythology. Called Bifrost, the rainbow was a flaming bridge linking Earth, Midgard, and Asgard, home of the gods like Odin and Thor. Only gods and heroic spirits could cross it. Aboriginal Australian beliefs. The rainbow serpent is a powerful creator being. It shaped rivers and landforms and brought water, symbolizing both creation and destruction. Judeo-Christian tradition. In the Bible, Genesis 9 verse 13, the rainbow appears after the Great Flood. God places it in the sky as a sign of His promise never to flood the earth again. Hindu mythology. The rainbow is the bow of Indra, god of thunder and rain. He uses it to shoot arrows of lightning. The takeaway. Science. Mythology. Light bends and reflects in raindrops. A goddess's path, a god's weapon, a promise. Produces 7-color arc. Holds spiritual or symbolic meaning. Based on physics. Based on stories, culture, and wonder. Now let's focus on the spiritual and biblical meanings of the rainbow, a symbol that holds deep significance in many traditions, especially in the Bible and spiritual beliefs. Biblical meaning of the rainbow. The rainbow first appears in the book of Genesis in the Bible, right after Noah's Ark and the Great Flood. Genesis 9 verses 13 to 17, I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Biblical symbolism. Covenant. The rainbow is a promise from God to Noah and all life that he will never again destroy the earth with a flood. Peace. It represents divine mercy, peace after judgment, and restoration. Reminder. Every time a rainbow appears, it's seen as a reminder of God's faithfulness and grace. Bridge between heaven and earth. Some interpret it as a symbol of connection between God and humanity. Spiritual meanings of the rainbow, beyond the Bible. Many spiritual traditions view the rainbow as a sacred sign of higher truths or transformation. In spiritual/metaphysical thought. Hope and renewal, a sign that light follows darkness, just like rainbows follow storms. Awakening, represents spiritual awakening or a sign from the universe that you're on the right path. Chakras. In Hindu and New Age beliefs, the 7 colors of the rainbow are often linked to the 7 chakras, each representing different energies in the body. Violet, crown, spirituality. Indigo, third eye, intuition. Blue, throat, communication. Yellow, solar plexus, confidence. Orange, sacral, creativity. Red, root, stability. Other spiritual views. Angels or spirits. Some believe rainbows appear as a sign that angels or departed loved ones are near. Portal or sign. Others see it as a portal to higher dimensions or a message from the divine. Summary. Rainbow symbolism. Biblical. God's covenant, mercy, peace, and faithfulness. Spiritual. Hope, transformation, energy balance, divine message.